Hey there, I'm going to tell you a weird story. I'm going to tell you two weird stories, and for your amusement, okay? These things happened just lately, and it makes me wonder if there is a time warp that moves around, if we skip universes, if it's something to do with me that I tend to go through portals of time. I don't know, but I almost guarantee you that for the few of you that will actually listen to this will probably comment that you've had things happen like this too. But it's just odd that this happened this this week. First thing that happened was actually it happened maybe a week ago. In my kitchen, I have a shelf, and I have a hook and a nail in it where I hang an old-timey colander and a little brass bucket where I keep dishwashing tabs in there. I like to hang things around like that. I like an old-timey look, okay? So anyway, I went to hang up the little bucket, which was sitting down below, and the nail was missing. The colander was still on its little hook, but the thing was missing, and I thought, what the heck? Did it fall, you know? I had things in my mind, so I just said whatever, just went on. Later I come back and it's gone, and I'm looking where the hole was because I'm assuming, the nail fell out, right? So I'm looking, and I don't see it anywhere. Nail's gone. I think, what the heck? And again, I got to tell James to put a nail back up there for me because he knows where the hammer and nails are, because we have a portable void where things go into it and never come back out, so I can never find anything. So anyway, I don't know. I finally, I looked one more time, and again, I'm looking close, and I'm thinking, there is no nail hole. That was a big old nail. It's a carpet nail. Where the heck? What happened? Finally, I asked James, did you remove that nail or whatever, whatever? No, he don't know anything about it. Anyway, I'll just let it go, whatever. A few days later, went in there. Guess what? The nail is back. The nail is back. It's a big old nail. I asked James. He had nothing to do with nothing. Didn't know anything about what I was even talking about. That nail was not on that shelf. And then that nail was on that shelf. And as far as I know, it's on that shelf today. Go figure. Okay, then this happened. My boy wants to come get in the bed with us about every night, which is... it's not good because poor Chi-Chi don't get to sleep as well, right? But it's okay. If he needs to, he needs to. And about 4:30 this morning, James was getting up. He likes to get up really early like that, right? And I felt Dylan between us. And I thought, man, how did he get in here without waking me up? And I was still really sleepy, but I was waking up pretty much because, I do usually about that time, and I'll get up for a minute and go back to bed. But anyway, I felt him there. I even made sure, that he sleeps with his head down at the foot and his feet up here. That's how he gets into bed with us, because he can't fit otherwise. So anyway, I'm thinking, that's him. And I was trying to say, to flip around because Batman's getting up, but I'm sleepy, whatnot, and I feel around, and I think, that's him, because there's his legs digging into my back like they do. And then I kind of stretch a little bit, and my big toe went into his palm, and he kind of grabs my toe, and I think, that's him, all right. Anyway, I got on up. I thought, I'm going to go to his room and turn off his air conditioner so I don't waste power. So I go busting in there, and I about had a heart attack because he's in bed. And I thought, what? So I start backing out because I don't want to wake him up, and I see he's already starting to stretch around. I thought, crap, I've woke him up. So I go out and went on back to bed, and sure enough, I heard him get up in a few minutes, and he came and got into bed with me and went back to sleep, and that was fun and dandy because James was up now. There's a lot of room so he can rest. But I am telling you, I was very much awake. Waking up because I actually got up and went in there. I'm awake. That kid was in the bed. He grabbed my toe. I was actually worried I might have stuck him at first, in the face or something. And I felt his legs, both of them. So I don't know if I'm just a little bit out of time. I know a whole lot of stuff, especially paranormal stuff, And there's a whole lot I don't know. Sometimes, to be honest, I don't even want to know because I like the mystery of life. I like not knowing. And I certainly don't like the scientific explanation that says this is just your brain and the tricks that your brain plays on you, because it probably, that, yeah, I know that. But when you examine something more than once, it's, it's troublesome. I've told you before, it's even in my book, about that coffee table that time where I saw a man put a bill on that little tiny coffee table, had a phone on it, nothing else. He left, I went back, there was no bill. I picked up the phone, I examined it, I looked at the table, and because I know a person's brain can play tricks, I took my fingers and rubbed the top of that table. I looked under that table. I looked on that couch. I looked everywhere because I actually really needed some money at that time. There's never a time I don't need money, but really badly that time. There was no money. Kind of hurt my feelings. Whatever. Next morning, my husband comes through there. He gets up before I do. Hey, where'd you get this money? Where did you find that? I said. He tells me it was right there on that end table in plain sight. Right there. Go figure. Such as it is, the life of the Moors.